YouTube unit here. But before we get into this brand new video, I'd like to thank everyone who showed support on the first rec video I put out. If you have not seen that one yet, be sure to go back and watch it. The link for that video will be in this description. And if you're new to this channel, be sure to like the videos, subscribe to the channel so I can push out more elite 2K content to you guys. But I guess that's all for now. Stay tuned. We're getting into this. This is a goodie. Here we are, jogging out of the tunnel. We got one AI on our team. They got a full 5. Man, I came in here with my buddy Bobby at the center. I'm on my 6'9" power forward build, and they have me at the point guard position, double rim badge. Oh my god, the other team has to be terrified. So basically, you're coming into this clear mind. You don't know what the other team's up to. Oh, buddy. Let's see. All right, so out the gate, you see I'm at the 1. I told you I'm on my 6'9" power forward build, so I got to get real defensive with it. Block shot early, grab the board, and we're running. The thing is, when you're outmanned and you're playing against like a full team, you got to really get stops and you got to run transition. Like, defense is huge. Especially, look at, I'm out of position. I'm playing point guard on a 6'9". Now I really have to get in like my LeBron James Hedo Turkoglu bag. Yeah, get bored up. Come on. Running the floor. Look, I'm looking to run the break. I'm looking for Bobby in the paint. Bang, bang. So yeah, it's huge to run transition. The other teams got a full 5 that we learn of later. They got a full 5. They all know each other, I believe, for the most part, because they start running 2-3 zone soon. Yeah. Nice little play by them. See, they're locked in. They're communicating on the other team. They're all on a PlayStation party together. Look at me. 6'9" power forward. Huh. Now you can see they're in the 2-3. See the way they're set up? They got 2 guards up top, and they're spread out. You can tell because the right guy in the corner is guarding nobody, just guarding air. Alright, so like I said, you have to prioritize defense, prioritize running in transition. Now, when you play these teams that have like a full 5 that know each other, they're going to run double screens. Their shooters are going to wrap around. You have to be prepared for that. And here they are. Look at, I'm trying to shrink the floor as much as possible, make it uncomfortable. Big dunk by their center right on Bobby. And here you go. I'm running the point guard on 6'9". I must keep elaborating on the fact that I am using a 6'9" point guard. So the key to breaking the 2-3 is just spacing accordingly. You know, this isn't high school where we're going to break it with a 1-3-1 or anything like that. You know, we're going to space accordingly, find the little gaps in the defense to find the shots. When they're running a 2-3, though, you know the center of the defense is going to be most vulnerable. So if you're running the guard, you could split the 2 guys playing up top, you know, size up, and then attack the middle and get to the free throw line and shoot a wide open midi. That's like the weakest spot in the 2-3. So right here, you could tell I know now that it's 2-3. I'm looking for my shot. Right in the midi. The midi is the weakest spot of the 2-3. That's why in high school you always broke it with the 1-3-1. You'd hit your big in the mid-range that could possibly shoot the midi, but he could facilitate to cutters and stuff. And it's just the sweetest spot of the 2-3 is getting to that mid-range, at that free throw line. Right there, I get a little lost on defense. They knock down the 3 ball. Here we go, we're coming back. I know they're in the 2-3 now. Look at, you can just see how they're set up in the 2-3. So now I'm really like trying to really get to that mid-range. I just take to the paint, easy money, mash it up. I got my center down there with me. We just go to work. So we're jumping in here a couple possessions later after they score. We're down 3, just grinding it out. Now what you see here is I'm going to really take them to deep right wing, really just see. I'm just trying to break down the defense. Now, they basically got the center guarding the 2 of us, 2 bigs in the paint. So that's a weak spot too. You know, they only got 1 big in the paint. They're playing 2-3. He's down there by himself. You're going to be able to board successfully. If your team has a lot of size, oh my goodness. Look at that snatch by Bobby. Snatch block. But yeah, so you just take advantage of that. If you have a lot of size on your team, get to the paint. It's really sweet in there. Crash the boards aggressively on people's jump shots. There you go. I'm going to give it to Bobby here. I'm just trying to really like, I might even be overdoing going to the midi right now. I'm going to have to mix it up more. But here you go. Get the guys I'm not even familiar with. I don't know who 54 and 98 are, but I know I got to keep them involved still. It's still, you can't break a 2-3 consistently all by yourself. You know, you have to have your teammates involved. And my teammates did a pretty solid job of spacing the floor and keeping the other defenders like honest, and they had the guard up. But overall, I don't know if they did a great job shooting the ball or scoring the ball, but their builds could shoot and they were a threat. So right here, you know, I'm gonna let him rock a little bit. He hits me. Now you just gotta hope we gotta space the floor as best as we can. I'm gonna. Oh my goodness! The Scottie Pippen dunk package. You go up and float. It's kind of like Clyde Drexler's dunk package. But I just took it like a grown man there. I'm a 6'9" point guard right now. I'm gonna take it to the rim and dunk on their center sometimes. Little lost again on defense. Defense hasn't been great for me this game. A little kind of just roaming around. Gotta tighten that up. Here I go. I'm gonna size up, get to that midi. Somehow it's contested, and the guy gets the board. Because that's the thing too. When you attack the midi, the center has to commit, or he has to play for the rebound. So like right there, my center was in a great position to get the board. The only thing was it was a long rebound, and it just kind of bounced to the other team. All right, so skipping ahead here to the second quarter. Point of emphasis is you have to just stay consistent. That's all I can like really tell you guys over and over again is just be consistent and just keep grinding. There's nothing fun about playing against a 2-3. Even when you're having a good game, it's not fun, it's annoying. So I'd advise everybody who's watching this video, please don't go into the rec with a full 5 of your friend group and run a 2-3. If you want to do that, go sign up for some competitive Pro-Am leagues and run your 2-3. This is the rec. We're out here to play ball. Like, you guys are out here just too serious sometimes. So like I said, just stay consistent, keep grinding. It's all you really can do. And boom, right there. You see that right there? I went to the midi. The center had to commit to me. I threw up the shot, just kind of guessing. If he doesn't jump at me, look, there he is again. Free board from my center. And he's just going down there and working out. That's the thing. If the center commits to me, I'll take the missed shot. That's fine. I'm shooting 4 for 9. It's what it is. But I'm trying to win. So I take the center out of the paint. My center's getting the free board, free dunk most of the time. You saw right there, twice that possession. You got it, free rebound, and he really just ate up and made it work. And that's just, like, you just have to grit and grind. If you got a big team, that's what you got to take advantage of. Getting to that midi, making that center on the other team make decisions. He has to step up and play defense, or he has to fight for the rebound and let me shoot an open mid-ranger. So right here, coming back down offense, we're down 9 still. And it's just, oh my goodness. You just keep fighting. Find that midi, that weak spot, he has to make a decision. That's the thing about these guys in the rec. You have to make them uncomfortable and make them play too. And not everybody's really good at that in the rec. Like, playing two, it's not the easiest thing to do, especially if there's smaller defenders on the floor. Right here, we're spacing the floor out. I'm letting him work out. Oh my goodness. And that was like a common theme. Like, these guys knew what they were doing, but whether they were lagging or delayed or something, or just couldn't time their shot, they just were missing a lot of open. But yeah, defense and transition too. I gotta re-emphasize. You have to play defense and you have to run in transition. It's like a must to beat a 2-3 zone. You can't sit there and try to score in half court the whole game with, well, the other team has 5 all talking to each other in a 2-3, and you're just like out here grinding. There you go. Kind of a bad shot, bad timed shot. But my center's down there working out. I come and get the board. We're just working out down the paint. Give me another board. That's mine. I'm taking it to the rack for more points. And that's the thing. You have to just grit and grind it out. We're down 7, but we're going to keep fighting. All right, right here you see we're down 11 points. And it's tough. You know, it's really tough. It's unfortunate. You know, some situations too. There you go. There you are. There you are. So we get a 3 off. It's big time. We cut to 8. That's the thing. It's like we have to just keep fighting. That's all you can do. And that's really, when you're playing a 2-3 of a full 5 squad, like, you just got to keep fighting. Keep fighting. That's it. Keep spacing the floor. Just keep playing basketball the right way against 2-3. Look at me. Post hop shot. I'm living with that. I know I can make that shot. And I know my center can get the board if I miss. But for sure, this is just, like, some situations you get into the rec, it's just unwinnable sometimes. This, I kind of knew it's going to be tough to win, but we can win. I mean, look, we haven't even got that many stops. It's a pretty high-scoring game. And we haven't got, like, any transition points. So I just knew we're down 8. We haven't really made them make mistakes. And oh my goodness, that is just like, that's just so tough when you see that. Now you're down 11 again. We keep fighting though. I mean, we don't stop. We just keep fighting. Center's getting aggressive in the paint. I get down there and board up. I get blocked. And they get a board and they're off to the races again. You just gotta fight, man. It's not gonna be pretty. It's not gonna be pretty. This isn't a tutorial on how to win a pretty game of basketball. This is how to play against the 2-3. And it's just, there's transition points right there. Right before the half, we cut single digits. But yeah, this is like the most unfortunate circumstances. We all run into it when the team, it's a full team of 5. They're all in the party, sweating like crazy. They want to win bad. And they're running a 2-3. And it's just unfortunate. You hate when you see it. It's just, oh my. But that's the key. You have to identify the 2-3 and then play to just break it. Like it's like you're playing football. And that's how these guys play it in the rec. Most of the guys play it like it's a football zone. They're literally just guarding a spot. They're not even guarding a man. And we start off the quarter with a turnover, unfortunately. Come down the floor. Gotta play D. Here it is. We play defense. I get the steal and transition. These are must-score points. I don't know what he's doing with the ball. Gives it up to Klay Thompson. Really late. Oh, my goodness. Just struggling with his shot. More defense. We're back on defense. And a green. So we really get down 12 in the... Like, we're down 12 in the second half. Like, oh, man. It's rough. You keep fighting, though. Like I said, that's the key. Keep fighting. Stay consistent. Don't just start running around. Take a shot, and I miss. So now we're down 12 without the ball. It's just, it kind of forces you to play perfect at times. There's good defense there. He shoots, he misses. Oh, we need the board. You see, we're just really scrapping out here. And I know in my mind right here, the game's not over. We got to keep fighting. Got to keep playing. Our ball. Come on, we got a shot. 9 minutes left in the game. It's so easy to be done. All you got to do is force misses and run in transition. You can knock off a bunch of points very fast. Here it goes. Looking for the corner. I'm just really just walk. I'm not playing how I usually play 2K. This is different. I mean, it's a little different. When they play a 2-3 like this, you can't mix it up the way you want to for the most part. You have to space the floor and just break it down. You have to really just break the defense down. Here you go, we're just playing defense. That's the back. We're doing a good job right now. We're staying in front of our guys. 5 seconds left. Steal. Here we go. Now these are must-score points again. If they get back, that's fine. We'll slow it down. But you could tell my urgency. I just want to score on the break. Getting into the post, breaking down the defense. Oh, bad pass. Oh, what are we doing? Oh. 4 seconds left on the shot clock. We're just kind of running around at this point. Me and Bobby are in the paint just fighting for a rebound. We don't get it. And it's just... We just keep playing. Keep playing on. Oh my goodness. I clicked the square button, but I just reach for my chest and I don't get the steal. Now we're down 12 again. Oh, come down the floor. Knock down a 3. And that's what's been a key to kind of keep us in this game. We've knocked down some timely shots. Right when they could like open the floodgates up and really get us out of the game, we really just knocked down a big shot. Now we're jumping back into the gameplay here. Late in the third, we're down 10. Nothing's really changed. Here we go. Just spacing the floor. See that? When I have a teammate with the ball, moving around, trying to break the 2-3, I space the floor, find an open shooting pocket, and knock down the 3. He makes the right pass. I make the shot. Now we're down 7. This is where we can start a big run here. Force him to miss a dunk. Takes a tough shot. It's early. And now we're running again. We got to run. Here I go. I'm just waiting for Bobby to come down here and look at that extra pass. And that's the thing. If you start dominating in the paint, the other players are going to drop and feel like they have to help out. And then that's when you kick it out to your shooters. And if your shooters knock down the shots, it's really big. Here we go, just playing defense, trying to really cut the lead down here. Going into the fourth here, down single digits is huge for us. 4 seconds left. Need to stop. They get the old board, they kick it out for a 3. No good. Bobby's throwing the break, yep. And here we go. Those are the buckets I'm talking about. The transition buckets. Have your center really have them out there throwing the break to you, or just throwing the break to anybody. Just getting on transition, and it was that quick. Between the rebound, oh my goodness, another steal from Bobby, and we get another dunk, and we literally cut it to 3 points by the end of the third. Like, you see how fast that happened? Force some turnovers, get some rebounds, and throw the break. It's just important. You saw how fast it was. By the time he got that rebound through the break and I dunked the ball, it was probably 3 or 4 seconds. It's just, it can happen so fast. And that's why I knew we always had a chance. Even when we're down 12 or 14, I didn't want to give up on my teammates, and that's just, they just manipulate computer for a 3. That's like, it takes wind out of our sails, but we know we're down 6. We put ourselves in a position to have a chance to win this game. And now we really have to just play big time defense and run in transition. In the fourth quarter is when players start making bad decisions. Oh, Bobby gets dunked on there. Big time dunk. 8 points. Oh, wow. I throw it to Bobby, tosses it right back. Just great pass back into space, and I hit a 3. Bobby's done, I mean, he's done a great job this game. He just stood in the paint kind of and just, oh, block shot. Get it off the glass. Oh, and a steal. This is why I'm turning up on defense. This is big time. You have to, like, really apply that pressure to the other team. I'm applying the pressure. I'm really, like, making their mind speed up. They just, like, they're panicking. The fourth quarter, they feel the pressure. Here we go. Hit my shooter. Kind of waits a little too long. Shoots it late, 39%. In this game, we're right in the game. We're here. We have them making mistakes now. They're not showing the ability to be able to score the ball anymore. An AI player gets a steal. Bobby, big time bucket. Now we're down 3. Just a fight. It's a dog fight. You're out here just... Oh, Bobby gets there. I'm feeling in the pain for Bobby. We're playing defense. Block shot from one of the guys on our team. 98 blocks a shot. And now we're running. I hit Bobby. And no good. And now we're just throwing the ball around. We need this possession. It's a big possession. Computer to Bobby. And now Bobby, this is his favorite right here. I knew what he was doing. Hook shot. Whoop. Bobby loves that shot. The little hook shot. That was a big bucket too. Now he cut it to 1 point. And the second we get to, oh my, you see? Now we got them making, just doing things they don't usually do. Fourth quarter, the game's close. Now they're nervous. I have my shooter wide open in the midi. It's good. He knocks it down and we have the lead. All because we just stayed consistent. That's the difference between us and the other team. We're just staying consistent. They're starting to do things they don't usually probably do. They're just panicking. Look at the point guard's running to the paint. He's now looking for his 3. He's got his icons up, looking to pass. He's just walking around. And we're playing great defense. Everybody's staying in front of their man. And oh, what a cut. Just a great timed cut. Great play by the other team. And they get a bucket. So it's just, we know it's a 1 possession game. And we're fighting here. They're still in the 2-3, so we're still spacing the floor. We're still trying to find spots to break down the defense. Or I'm spacing out. I'm just looking for a gap in the defense. That's all I'm doing. This isn't like normal basketball. Oh, and one of the guys on our team hits computer, and computer just shoots it up in early. No good. Computer doesn't knock it down. Here we go. Trying to make something happen here. Its defense is very important here. And we're just staying. Bobby's in the paint with it. I trust Bobby. I get the board for him. Let's go. And then a turnover. Oh, man. We know you can't panic in this situation. We know we've been consistent. We keep our consistency and play the same basketball we've been playing. Let them make the mistakes. There it is. Bobby with a block shot. I come down for the board. And now we're running transition. I trust Bobby with the ball. I trust Bobby with the ball. He hits me right back. Bang, 3-pointer. Now we're up 2, and we're firmly in the driver's seat now. Look at us. 12-4 quarter. Just straight consistency. Just big time. And we just know at this point we're gonna win this game. As long as everybody just basically just trusts the process the rest of the way, we're winning this game. Like a bad shot. They've taken so many bad shots and they've made so many bad decisions. We're running the transition. I see my man over there wide open. Shoots the 3. Oh, it doesn't go in. It's our ball though. We fight down there for the rebound. The other team tips it out. And we just keep fighting. It continues. The heavyweight championship fight continues. My man Bobby down the paint. Utilize your centers in the zone. You have to use like, oh my goodness. But you see Bobby, he's just making great passes right now. He's finding me in that open spot. And that's the thing, make quick. If you're the center and you're breaking the 2-3, look for those quick little passes. If you catch in the midi, there's little quick hitting passes where the defense doesn't adapt fast enough. Bobby with the steal. He's doing his thing. He's going crazy. Oh, I looked for the shooter. I hit him on the wing, but the pass was tipped. If you're a center, you know, you got to be aggressive in the paint, but if you catch the ball in the midi, you look for quick resets. I shoot the 3, no good. Bobby's in the paint, and a foul. And at this point, it's just like, we know the other team's just mentally defeated. We just know. Their center has 19 boards, but Bobby has 17 rebounds, and I have 11 rebounds. So as a team, we're rebounding better. We're getting a lot of offensive rebounds, second chances, giving ourselves more opportunities than the other team. If we take care of the ball and give ourselves more opportunities than the other team, we're going to be successful in the long run. Look at this, just bad shots. Now they're forcing it. They know the game's over. Bobby's going to the line to shoot more free throws. And that's the thing as the big man. If you're the center, like I said, it's the same idea as breaking a 2-3 in high school when you break it with a 1-3-1. You're kind of getting to the weak spot in the defense. That's what you do. You get to the weak spot in the defense, which is the middle of the floor of the 2-3. And then it forces other players to collapse and help, and that's when you make the read. So the center's got a huge job to really, like, just be a big-time facilitator, big-time rebounder. Because that, I mean, and you just see Bobby's done a great job this game. You got to be a good facilitator. You got to crash the boards. You got to defend. And we've just really done that. And that's what one thing I'll give the guys credit for on our team. They might not have shot the ball well, but they played solid defense, and they stayed in front of their guys. And like, look at that, he just forces them to the paint. Bobby's got rim badge. They force him to the paint, and he just makes the block shot. It's very simple. Now I'm looking for him down the middle, and one, and that's just icing on the cake. But yeah, it's just, you see how consistent we stayed. We were down 12 for 3 quarters basically, and eventually the other team just broke, and like, we got transition points, which was huge, and we just kept doing what we said we're going to do. Find the weak spot in the defense, which is the middle of the floor. If you see a 2-3 where the 2 guards are up top and you see the 3 down low, it's easy to identify when you see like somebody on the other team just guarding air. They're just guarding nobody. You find the weak spots, you make the other team react to you getting to the middle of the floor. Then you could either make a really easy pass or you have the open shot and you take your shot. And we just did that for 4 quarters. And they just started making mistakes in the 4th, and we took advantage of that. And look at, we go from being down 12 for the majority of the game to winning by 11. Because we applied the pressure. We continued to just make them take bad shots and make mistakes, and we ran the floor. We took 9 more shots than them. We gave ourselves more opportunities. We had 4 turnovers to their 8 turnovers. It's just, that's all it is. You got to take care of the ball, rebound, run transition, and just stay consistent. Playing a 2-3 is not going to be fun, but it's the unfortunate circumstance we get caught in sometimes in the rec that we have to play against a 2-3 zone. It's tough. We fight, we grit, we grind, we win that game, and we get to the next one, and that's when we really run it up and have more fun. But shout out to the guys on our team here. You know, they didn't shoot well, but like I said, just give us some defense. If you don't have a good offensive game, make it up on defense. And just keep sticking with it. Everybody, man, appreciate you coming through this video. Like the video, subscribe the video, and we're gonna have more rec content, more 2K content on the way for you guys. Be easy, big unit out.